Hello there, Fro here again with another weekly picks video. And before I get into the football for this week or anything, let me just take a time out here to say thank you for the amazing support on this channel over the past couple weeks. My picks video last week is now by far my most viewed video I've ever made over the past year plus, and I can't thank you enough. Even though it's only like 300 some views, which might not be seen a lot to other people, that means a lot to me, and it gives me more motivation. I want to do these videos and try to be more energetic and stuff, and I do greatly appreciate it. So if you find yourself liking these videos and liking my content, please give me a thumbs up. That helps a lot. Or hit subscribe and you get notifications whenever I upload a new video. It means a lot. Just to take a second out of your day to watch this means a lot to me, and I appreciate it all, and I love you all. But mushy stuff out of the way, let's get into football. We'll start off with the week 1 recap. Not too bad. Went 10-5. Well, 10-5-0 if you want to count the Buccaneers game since it wasn't played. But I'm going to give myself a nothing for that. So 10-5, not too bad for a first week when you don't know what to expect from most teams. I think that's pretty good. Let's get right into it. Kansas City and New England. I picked Kansas City to win, and they won 42-27. This is a good close game, and then they just pulled away late. And Chiefs team is legit, and if Alex Smith can play even half as well as that come crunch time, playoff time stuff, this is a team that can do some damage in the playoffs. Sucks losing Eric Berry for the year, though. He did a Herculean effort against Gronk, but what are you going to do? They still have a pretty good team. I think they're definitely a playoff team, and we'll see what happens going forward. But Alex Smith played well. Get props to him. New England, you'll be fine. As much as I hate you, you guys will still be fine. Don't worry. Brady's not dead yet. Jets at Buffalo. Ugh. I picked Buffalo to win, and they won 21-12. I don't know what Bowles was thinking. He punted when they were down 9 with like 4 minutes left. But when you're going to tank, you're going to tank. So I got that one right. Atlanta and Chicago. I picked Atlanta, and they won 23-17. But that was not a very convincing win. So, what am I freaking Swedish? Win. Bears team is going to be competitive this year. I mean, Glennon doesn't know how to, really target a receiver, and now they lost Kevin White for the year, but he's played 3 games in or he's played 3 games in 3 years, or 5 games in 3 years, something like that. Either way, he's played a handful of games since he's been in the league, and he's made a glass. It's a shame, but I think it's time to move on for him. What a wasted first round pick that was. But at the Colts, we know what wasted first round picks look like. Any hoot. Atlanta, Super Bowl hangover, whatever you call it, on the road, but they played well enough, and I think they're going to be fine. They're going to be a playoff team this year, and a win's a win. Take them however you can get them. First one I got wrong on Baltimore at Cincinnati. I picked Baltimore to win. I thought it'd be a good close game. I was wrong. Andy Dalton must have been. What was that? Was Hackenberg wearing Dalton's jersey? That has to explain it. I mean, Dalton has his derpy moments, but that was impressively bad. Got that one wrong, but wow. Baltimore defense looking good, but lost Woodhead to an injury because he's also his legs are made out of glass. Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Picked Pittsburgh to win. They won 21-18. I told you that Cleveland's going to be competitive this year. They might win 5 or 6 games, which might not seem a lot, but for them that's good, and they're going to be in most games. Their devotion to running the ball and that really good offensive line. I mean, I know they didn't run the ball well, but as Kaiser gets more productive and stuff, I think he played pretty well. He took some sacks and stuff, but if he gets more productive, there's going to open more running lanes, and I think they'll be fine. But they're going to be a good competitive team. They're going to be a tough out, but got that one right. Arizona, Detroit, got this one wrong. I picked Cardinals to win, and they lost 23-35. By Carson Palmer's career. Farewell. It's over. It's over. I feel sorry for that team because now they lost David Johnson too. But don't worry, they have a cupcake matchup this week, and we'll get in that a little bit later. But I got that one wrong. Detroit played well. Stafford played well. Came back after a rough start. Threw a pick 6 after signing that contract. It was his very first pass. The Lions are going to be a good team too. But can they actually win a playoff game? That's the big thing, and we'll see. Oakland, Tennessee. This is a good game. I picked Oakland to win, and they won 26-16. It was pretty much a one-score game for most of the game until the end where the Raiders went up 10. But these are 2 teams that I think are playoff teams this year. And God knows the Titans division's all up for grabs now with what happened to Houston and Indy this week. I think Tennessee will be fine, but Oakland is a really good team, and look for them to challenge for the number 1 and number 2 seed. Tampa Bay at Miami did not happen. Philadelphia, Washington. I got this one wrong. Picked Washington. I thought it'd be a good division, tough game. And Cousins did not look good. Their O-line did not look good. Their defense was meh at best. And Wentzylvania looking pretty good. It looks like he's taking the next step, but it's only 1 week. But Wentz looks good, and the Eagles look good. So, and their defense played very well. Excuse me. Got that one wrong, but Philly's a good team. I think Washington will bounce back, though. A game that I'm pretty sure everybody got wrong. The Jaguars at Houston, and I picked Houston, obviously, like everybody else. And the Jaguars won 29-7 and had 10 sacks. 10 sacks. I don't think things are going to get much better for Houston, man. That O-line is awful, and you guys are nowhere near re-signing Dwayne Brown and are restructuring a contract. What the hell's going on over there? But he's not talking to you guys. If that's how your O-line's going to play, trust me, from watching the Colts who have had a bad O-line for God knows how long, it's going to be a long year. No matter how good your defense is and stuff, yeah. Got that one wrong, but credit to Jacksonville. Their defense has all the talent, and they played awesome. But you lost A-Rob for the year, and you have Bortles. Fournette looked good, too. So, ride them till the wheels fall off, because that's the best bet for offense. Seattle at Green Bay. This was a good, low-scoring defensive game. I picked Green Bay to win, and they won 17-9, and Russell Wilson's O-line does not look any better. It might even be worse. Eddie Lacy didn't do shit. 5 carries for 3 yards. And Rodgers did enough to win. He's a beast. What else can you say? Carolina, San Fran. Picked Carolina and they won. What a surprise. Nothing really to say there. San Fran is right there in the bottom 3 with the Jets and another team that we will talk about later. Giants at Dallas. I picked the Cowboys to win, and they won 19-3. Wow, does Eli look bad without OBJ? Giants defense still looks good, but my God, check down Charlie. How many receivers had like 7 or 8 catches for like 40 yards? Vereen, where do you have 9 catches for 50-some yards? He looked like what Alex Smith and Bradford should have looked like, but I think you guys will be fine once Beckham comes back, and you still have a really good defense. But that was a rough game to watch offensively. New Orleans at Minnesota. I picked Minnesota to win, and they won 29-19. It was not even that close. The Vikings team is good, and Bradford looks like a changed person now. He finally has a second year in this offense. He has more time to learn playbook, and Diggs and Thielen are beasts, and Rudolph is an awesome red zone target. Cook looks awesome, and that defense speaks for itself. Doing that to Breeze, where Breeze didn't get a touchdown until garbage time when there's like 5 minutes left. Minnesota's a team to watch. They could very well challenge for the number 1 seed, barring injuries. But you can say that about any team. Chargers at Denver. I picked the Broncos, and what a wild game this was in the fourth quarter. Whew. Broncos held on to win 24-21 because the Chargers are going to Charger. They find such interesting ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, or the jaws of tying and going to overtime at least. But my God, Chargers. Enjoy them, Los Angeles. And last but absolutely least, the Colts game. I think it was the Colts. I'm not sure. It might have been a high school team I was watching, but whatever team that was went into L.A. and played the Rams and lost. It says 9-46. Listen, I already had a reaction video that I uploaded yesterday. You want to get my true feelings about the game, you can go watch that. It's a lot more unfiltered. But this team's a dumpster fire. Without luck, it's a bottom 3 roster, probably a bottom 1 roster. I don't know what roster's worse than this if you take luck out of the equation. If you have luck in the equation, they can win any game. I mean, it won't be pretty, and it's gonna be they'll have to win like 40 or 30, but it gives them a chance. This team is horrendous right now, and we're a couple years away from having a competent roster. I'm hoping Ballard can do it. I like the moves he did in the offseason, but it's got to take time for all those new defenders to gel together. Chemistry is important. But as long as Tolzien's out there, we don't have a prayer. one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever watched in Colts history. Going back to when freaking Musgrave was backing up Jim Harbaugh, I would take Musgrave over him. I would take Curtis Painter. I'd take Kerry Collins. I'd take Orlovsky. I'd take Sorgi. Sorgi would be a freaking a saint right now compared to this team, to Tolzien. And as long as he plays, we have no hope. Just, yeah. So that's it for that week, or for week 1. Went 10-5, not too bad. So let's keep this video cracking and go right into week 2. Thursday night, we got Houston at Cincinnati. Wow. Looks like Deshaun Watson might play, but he's banged up. It's a short week. Cincinnati, I mean, can you play any worse than you played last week? I'm picking the Bengals to win this game. Don't really feel confident about it. Two teams that are on full-on dumpster fire mode after week 1, but I think Bengals find a way to bounce back, and Dalton cannot play that bad again. I mean, if he does, whew, I don't know. It might be Hackenberg then that's actually playing for the freaking Bengals at this point. Look for the Bengals to win that game. Philly at Kansas City. 2 good teams here. This should be a good game. At Kansas City, though, Arrowhead's one of the hardest places to play. I do think the Eagles are a good team now. If Wentz, looks like he's taking the next step. But at Kansas City, I think Kansas City wins this game. Eagles are definitely in the contention for that division crown, but Chiefs find a way to win this week. New Orleans. Trust me, I want to pick against New England every week. And I know it's at New Orleans, and they're a different team at home, and the Patriots aren't as good on the road. But do you see what that defense did? What Bradford did to that defense last night? Yeah, look for the Patriots to bounce back and win that game. It might be a good game, but I doubt it. Excuse me. Good love, Gerd. Minnesota at Pittsburgh. Another good game. Pittsburgh a different animal at home, but this Minnesota defense and this team in general, I think they're legit, and I think if I want to win this game, I think it's going to be a lower scoring game than people think. As long as Rhodes doesn't have a heat stroke again and can actually play against Brown. But Antonio Brown's a beast. He's you ain't going to stop him anyway. He freaking was triple covered last week, and he's like, nah, I'm still going to catch it. Should be a good game, but I'm picking the Vikings to win. Chicago at Tampa. Chicago played surprisingly competitively with Glenn not there, but I don't know what to expect from Tampa Bay because, they didn't play. But at home, look for Crab Legs to win their first game this year. Should be a good competitive game. Chicago's good. Looks like they're going to fight this year with that running back tandem. But Tampa Bay wins this week. Buffalo, Carolina. 2 teams that won that didn't play very good teams that I think are not nearly as good as being 1-0. But look for Carolina to win at home. Whatever. Tennessee at Jacksonville. I'm picking Tennessee. Should be a good game. Jacksonville's defense looks legit, but I think Mariota finds a way to make just enough plays, and Bortles doesn't make plays. They got to ride Fournette, but I think Tennessee is definitely a lot better against the run than they are against the pass, so Bortles is going to have to do something, and with now all he has is Hearns and Lee and a bunch of nobodies. Good luck with that. Cleveland and Baltimore. Baltimore defense is legit. They're at home. Division game. Browns will probably keep this close for the most part, but Baltimore finds a way to win. Look for Buck Allen to start taking over Woodhead's role and catching passes. Oh, Jets at the Raiders. Miami at the Chargers. Once again, don't know what to expect from Miami. They haven't played yet. Haven't seen Cutler play in regular season action yet. And Chargers find creative ways to lose games. But I'm going to pick Chargers to win this game. Should be a close game, but like I said, you don't know what to expect from Miami yet. Chargers win. This is a tough one here. Dallas at Denver. Denver's good home. That defense still looks strong. I know they gave some late touchdowns and stuff to Rivers. But I think they do a good job of shutting down Ezekiel Elliott. If he even plays, who knows? They're freaking every week. There's a goddamn new thing with this hearing. I'm picking Denver to win. Should be a good game, good low-scoring game. But Denver finds a way to win. I just think Dallas defense is not strong enough, and C.J. Anderson can have success against them. And Simeon played well enough, better than I thought he would. Redskins at the Rams. I'm picking the Rams to start off 2-0. I mean, I didn't pick them last week, but I was going to pick them to win this week. So, picking the Rams to win this week. Redskins, I just don't know. I mean, you got rid of so many weapons there, and you brought in Pryor, which, is a good weapon, but I don't know. I need to see it. I need to see Cousins play well to start picking you guys again. Look for the Rams to win a game and start off 2-0. Wow. San Fran at Seattle. Seattle's O-line's bad, but it ain't that bad. Look for Seattle to win. San Fran, you're rebuilding. The future's bright. Don't worry about it. Excuse me again. Game of the week most likely right here. Green Bay at Atlanta. I think Atlanta plays even better at home this week. Their offense is so good in the dome, but Rodgers gets to play in the dome too. Yeah. I'm going to take Green Bay to win this game. It should be a nice high-scoring game. Atlanta's defense is going to be tested a lot more than it was against the Bears, and they didn't play particularly well against the Bears either. Green Bay finds a way to win this game. Detroit at the Giants. I hate to do it, but I'm going to pick against the Lions again. I think that at home, and maybe Beckham plays, I just think the Giants defense plays well enough to shut down the Lions offense. I think Golden Tate might not be as good with a banged up hand. I know he played through it last week, but you never know. I just think the Giants defense is legit, and I think they find a way to actually score enough points to win this game. Should be a low-scoring game. I'm thinking like 17-13 the Giants win this game. And I don't even know why I'm saving this for last anymore, but the Colts are at home to the Cardinals. Yes, Carson Palmer looks old and awful. Yes, the Cardinals lost David Johnson. Yes, they're on the road. But let's face it, as of right now, as far as I know, Tolzien's going to still be a starter because Pagano is awful and doesn't know how to freaking make a move. He just, he rides a sinking ship, and that's what we're doing. We're sinking real quick. So I'm picking the Cardinals to win. I will not pick the Colts anymore. While Tolzien is under center, I will not pick them. So Colts are going to lose. Oh well. Full on tank mode. Let's get Luck a better offensive line next year. And goddamn a new coach, for the love of God. Pagano, you're a nice guy, but you're not a coach. Sorry. But that's it for this week, guys. And gals, if there are any gals watching. It was a good first week, 10-5, not too bad. Can't complain for a week one when you never know what's going to happen. And like I said, I appreciate all the support lately. It's been amazing. Gaining subscribers and lots of views. It's a little overwhelming, actually. Even as small as 300 views might be to some people, it means a lot. And it really does warm my heart, as corny as that sounds. But like I said, if you like this video, hit like. It really helps out. Comment below what your picks and how your picks went last week and how your team's looking. Look at this way. You're not a Colts fan this year. Look at the bright spot. The bright spot. But that's it for this week. I'll see you guys next week. Probably not going to do the fantasy show anymore. It was a lot of time, and I know people probably don't want to watch an hour video. I said it's supposed to be like a podcast. Hopefully down the road we'll scratch that itch again. But I hope everybody did well in fantasy, and hope everybody had a fantastic weekend, and see you guys next time. Peace out.